Japan provides food aid to vulnerable people in 26 countries. The government of Japan has donated $66 million to the United Nations World Food Programme, or WFP, for emergency food aid and other assistance to at-risk populations across Asia, the Middle East, and Africa affected by poverty, conflict, COVID-19, and climate change. The aid includes $10 million to Afghanistan, $4.6 million to Myanmar, $6.4 million to Iraq, $4.6 million to Yemen, and $5.6 million to Sub-Saharan Africa to mitigate the spread of COVID-19. Director of WFP Japan Relations Office, Naoe Yakiya, said, "The contribution by the government of Japan will enable us to save and change the lives of millions of vulnerable and hungry people teetering on the edge." Japan is a Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion, Generosity, and Animal Protection laureate. Our tremendous gratitude, Japan and WFP, for continuing to support and care for those in great need. A brighter future awaits us all if we look after one another as we do ourselves, in the illuminating wisdom of the divine.
Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, or IPCC climate study, urges more to embrace plant-centered diets. At the launch of the second part of the IPCC Sixth Assessment Report, His Excellency Antonio Guterres, Secretary-General of the United Nations, said that the study is an atlas of human suffering and a damning indictment of failed climate leadership. According to the over 3,000-page analysis, global warming will cause dangerous and widespread disruptions over the next 20 years, including ecosystem collapse, species extinction, lethal heat waves, and floods. To avoid climate catastrophe, it is crucial to limit global temperature rise to 1.5 degrees Celsius, which requires the world to reduce emissions by 45% by 2030 and reach net zero emissions by 2050. The assessment calls for accelerated mitigation actions, including a shift to renewable energy and healthier plant-rich diets, citing that a reduction in meat consumption could cut food-related greenhouse gas emissions by up to 70% and free up several million square kilometers of land by 2050. The IPCC is a laureate of the Shining World Leadership for Lives Saving Hero Award. Many thanks, Your Excellency, Antonio Guterres and IPCC. To save all life on Earth, may world leaders urgently implement a universal vegan food system in God's brilliance.
UK government programme moves to end homelessness in England. As part of the United Kingdom's rough sleeping accommodation programme, £174 million is being allocated to provide more than 2,900 homes to unsheltered people, with refurbished apartments, renovated and new houses, converted schools and hotels to be made available. Specially trained support workers will also be assisting to help people with mental health and substance abuse issues. The government's goal is to end rough sleeping within the next 3 years, with a total investment of more than £2 billion. The United Kingdom is a laureate of the Shining World Leadership for Caring Award, Shining World Wise Leadership Award, and Shining World Leadership Awards for protection, animal protection, and kindness. Our admiration, United Kingdom, for your noble use of public funds to aid the most vulnerable within your society to get back on their feet. We pray that all people in the world will soon have adequate housing and shelter to ensure their lives are lived in dignity and peace, in the tenderness of the Providence.
Just 45 days to travel to Mars, a possibility. In a research paper, engineers from McGill University in Montreal, Canada, presented their development of a new technology that would allow a spaceship to reach the red planet in just 6 weeks. The exciting idea could have real application, as both China and the USA have plans for a mission to Mars in or around 2030. NASA's current predictions allow for 500 days of travel time. The McGill University engineers are proposing a laser thermal propulsion system whereby gigantic lasers fired from Earth would deliver power to photovoltaic arrays on a spacecraft, thereby generating electricity for acceleration. They even foresee that their innovation could open the door to rapid transport within the solar system. Bravo, McGill University engineers! You're offering solutions that could bring humans to exciting new frontiers in celestial inspiration.
Australian specialists team up to develop 3D printed hand for young amputee. 7-year-old Lexi Briggs from Queensland lost part of her hand due to a lawnmower accident 5 years ago. As a traditional prosthesis would cost more than $14,000, a local non-profit health service organization called Community Lifestyle Support, or CLS, assisted Lexi and her mother in finding a cost-effective alternative. A team of CLS specialists, a technician, occupational therapists, and designers came together to create a personalized prosthetic hand for young Lexi, using 3D printing technology, costing only $20 for materials. Lexi is delighted with her new hand, which has improved her ability to grip everyday objects and ride her bike. Such a wonderful collaboration. Our accolades all involved at Community Life Support for your uplifting work for others. May dear Lexi and those in similar situations always receive the loving assistance needed to gain independence and a better quality of life in heaven's care.
Vegan salmon fillets introduced in Netherlands. Vivera, a Dutch plant-based food company that currently offers an abundance of vegan meat products, including chicken, steak, hot dogs and sausages, fish and various flavored hamburgers, has added a delicious salmon alternative to its menu. The tasty vegan salmon fillet is made from wheat protein and contains omega-3s and vitamin B12 and imitates the same nutritional profile as its animal person-based counterpart. The vegan fish product will be sold in packs of 2 at a price lower than that of conventional salmon fillets. The item is now available in various supermarket chains across the Netherlands, including Plus, Jumbo, Albert Heijn and others. Fantastic news, Vivera, on offering a nutritious and mouth-watering vegan plant-based salmon to the public. We pray companies continue to ditch the production of animal person products to help guide us into a golden age on this planet in divine magnificence.
Dog person employee brings comfort to kids during time at hospital. Brea, a 3-year-old person from the Labrador Retriever Kingdom, has provided a supportive and loving presence to youngsters during their stay at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital in St. Petersburg, Florida, USA, for the past year. Facility dog persons are trained to help little ones to deal with challenging medical situations and procedures during a hospital stay, and also provide support to their families and medical staff. Trained by the non-profit K9 Companions, Brea accompanies child life specialist Leah Fronereth as she makes her hospital rounds. The intelligent dog person understands 40 commands to assist youngsters and can also fetch items, pull toy wagons, and push drawers. Well done, Brea, for your impactful service, and Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital for your excellent employee. May we soon realize and appreciate that all animal people are helpers to humans in God's perfect creation.